Dun, 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 dun.
As promised. Yep.
I want to munch stuff. I want to munch stuff. Welcome to Munch Squad, podcast within a podcast profiling the latest and greatest in brand eating. I am so excited to be back. Obviously, things have been happening so fast.
Just in general,
McRib.
Oh, okay.
Pour one out super quick. I don't want to do a story about this, but the McRib is, guys, on its farewell tour.
No.
Yeah, it's back for one brief moment. And I'm like, why now? You know what I mean? Like, why now? And are you really going to get rid of it right now? And then
do you guys ever wonder where it goes when it's not here?
I think about that all the time, Trav.
Back to pigs. The pigs get them. Pigs get to keep them. Keep the ribs. Keep your ribs, piggies. We don't need them. Yes,
these are yours now.
Oh no, the clown is here for our ribs. No, keep your ribs.
Do not, no, children.
Keep your ribs, children.
Keep your ribs today.
Today, nobody dies.
So I just want to tell you guys real quick what's happening out in the world. Firehouse has released the prime rib steak sub.
That's where they go.
The
They
5-star
Firehouse.
flavor. This 5-star flavor comes from being seared and then cooked to perfection via sous vide. Thanks to
my-
cuisines. I know they use.
Wait,
sous
isn't this
vide.
a fast casual restaurant?
Yes, they sous vide them and then let it sit.
Just
in
kick
hot
it here
water.
for 4 hours while we bake.
I'm sure they started before the customer gets there, Griffin. I don't think it's sous vide to order.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now why sous vide? Well, let's check
Good
in
question.
with Berthelon, a Michelin star trained chef and a maître cuisinier de France, who's been a pioneer in sous vide since 1989. Chef Gerard. Hello, is this Chef Gerard Berthelon? Oui. It's Firehouse Subs. You want to cook up a lot of these sloppy boys for us or what? Oui, absolutely. He says, water is the best medium to transfer heat because of how precise it allows you to be. By searing Firehouse Subs prime rib to capture flavor and then cooking it for 12 hours, sous vide, guests receive an incredibly tender and flavorful piece of beef, just as good as they would get in any steakhouse in the world.
Yeah, man.
Berthelon, drunk on his own power.
Now, I also say, Firehouse Subs, I don't know how much you paid this man to say this. I could have told you the same thing for like $50. I would have done it. I've been sous videing for like 6 years now. I could have told you the same. It's good. The water heats it up real good, man.
It's pretty good.
Where's my money?
I don't know. I've been in the back room of plenty of fast casual restaurants enough to know that it's going to be sort of a spooky thing to have back there.
Yeah.
It's going to just have like this specimen floating in a fucking Bacta tank, just like waiting for you to just sear it and slice it up. I think that would give a sort of, but it's Halloween.
Yeah,
It's
true.
Halloween.
Now, see, I thought you were going to say a spooky thing because basically you just have a vat of scalding hot liquid sitting around
it's not
for
scalding
people
hot.
who are maybe at best phoning it in.
Yeah, I mean they're probably keeping that bad boy like what 129, 130 tops.
Still, I wouldn't want that on my.
It wouldn't feel good,
meat
but it's not
grabbers.
scalding.
So that was the story that I noticed, like, because I was thinking a lot about like meat. And
Yeah.
So I noticed that one, that steak and cheese sandwich that they are doing, the prime rib steak sub. And then I noticed this is all within the same week. Roy Roger says they're bringing back the steak and cheese sandwich.
Oh wow.
The steak and cheese features thin slices of beefsteak with American cheese and grilled onions on a delicious 6-inch roll.
Yeah.
Roy Rogers Restaurants, the Western-themed quick-service restaurant chain based in Frederick, Maryland, is announcing the return of a highly anticipated limited-time menu offering in introducing a new side and launching its gift card promotion just in time for the holidays. Yes, the holidays are here, folks, and this time the festive season has been rung in by the steak and cheese sandwich from Roy Rogers. Quote, "The steak and cheese is always a fan favorite. We're happy to bring it back for our royalists. You know, customer," that's the senior director.
That feels
of
like
marketing
that's
at Roy
something
Rogers.
else. That feels like that word means something else,
No,
right?
royalists.
So too.
That what it means. It's people that love Roy Rogers. We know
Okay.
customers will love the addition of our new mozzarella sticks and marinara dipping sauce as well. They pair great as a side or as a snack on the go. Whee! I got a lot of errands to run today. Give me some mozz.
If you're a fast casual restaurant and you announce something that has existed for 500 years. I think it should just be, I think the press statement should just be like 1 to 2 sentences. Hey guys, it's us, Roy Rogers. We do mozzarella sticks now.
You probably thought we already did.
Come have them.
Yeah, we get that. It seems like something we would have done before now. I like the they just casually threw in there a scenario that would imagine like one last present tucked behind the tree. Let's see what it is. A Roy Rogers gift card. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Ah, you're welcome, son.
So this is the second press release. This is how this one closes. This is the perfect time of year for food that provides comfort and reminds us of home. These seasonal, limited time offerings do just that and are delicious additions to the menu. Royalists can now give the gift of high-quality burgers, beef, and chicken with our holiday gift card promotion. The perfect gift or stocking stuffer this holiday season. Okay, so we really are, and then I just drive on over by Quiznos press release outlet.
No way.
Quiznos Prime Rib Sub makes their long-awaited return. Announced the same week as these other stories.
Is it okay? Is this all connected to the McRib retirement?
This is what I can't figure out.
They are searching. This is House of the Dragon. I haven't seen it, but I think this is what it is. Yeah. Where they're searching, they're vying, politicking to discover the heir apparent to the McRib kingdom. And this is thrilling for me. This is super exciting.
3 years after its last appearance, the popular prime rib subs are back for guests to indulge in the comforting and satisfying flavors of slow-roasted prime rib as the holiday season draws near. Are you shitting me?
So
are both of you all trying to be like the perfect holiday food? A messy cheesesteak sandwich.
Okay, so I looked it up, right, because it stuck in my mind. Prime rib is like a thing that for like many is like a traditional Christmas dinner thing, right? But this isn't that, right? This is a steak hoagie. It's not that.
It may be bursting with flavor and dry rub with black pepper, garlic, and salt. Don't brag about putting salt on it.
Yeah. We put 3 of the most basic things you could put on something. Salt, pepper, and garlic.
Listing salt is an admission that you didn't put any other flavors on it.
Right.
Like, you would have said anything other than salt.
And get this, we cooked it.
Yeah.
Like, cool, man. Great,
It's got a creamy horseradish sauce. The prime Italian is made with slow-roasted prime rib, provolone cheese, sauteed onions, giardiniera?
Ghirardelli.
It's the peppers. It's like the
Paul Giamatti.
Green peppers and marrow. For many, the holidays, this is a quote that is in a different press release than the last one. For many, the holiday season is an ideal time to cozy up with indulgent foods and get together with family, surrounding themselves with comfort and familiarity, says Mike Geisman, Vice President of Culinary Innovation. We invite our guests to experience those same feelings
at Quiznos.
When they walk. Travis, that's the next.
No!
Experience those same feelings when they walk into a Quiznos.
Yeah.
If you experience the feeling of being home when you walk into a Quiznos, that's not good.
That's bad.
That's not something
I feel
wrong.
comforted and surrounded by family at this Quiznos.
If you work at the Quiznos and it's like, these are my people, like, this is my family, that's fine.
I would say
that's not great.
No, it's found families are huge with us, and maybe your family is at Quiznos. That's fantastic. I'm saying if you eat a sandwich and you're like, I'm home, like, that's probably less than great. But those,
I'm saying,
especially as more and more Quiznos across the country are closing, and you're like chasing your home from
my home in Huntington on 4th Avenue. My home is now a place where people go to drink wine and paint things. That's in my house.
In your house, and they didn't even ask you.
They are what is it? Paint and sip? Maybe, I don't know. Some permutation of that. I guess it's true what they say, that the supply chain is really just dictating all this stuff. Like, it's clearly somebody backed up too many
We
beefs.
got a lot of rib.
Got a lot of beefs.
We got some thin slices of shit.
Tell them it's for Christmas. Tell them it's a Christmas delight.
My money's on Quiznos. I think it would be fun if Roy Rogers won. Like if Roy Rogers became the big one, just because
in the rib skirmishes.
Why does in the rib crisis of 2022, 2023? Because let's be honest, we're not gonna whip this thing in the next 2 months.
No.
Oh,
Dave?
it's not Dave.
I want a munch.
Squad.
I want to munch.
Squad.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast that profiles the latest and greatest in brand eating. And I have 2 stories for you. Just to real quickly cover this one. Wendy's has unveiled its Italian mozzarella sandwiches. And
Were you about to say invoked? Wendy's has invoked.
I mean, that would be more applicable to this beautiful boy. Look at this.
Show
I'd rather
me this
not.
Beautiful boy.
Look at this beauty.
I want to see some fresh mozzarella.
Wendy's unveils Italian mozzarella sandwiches and garlic fries.
Huh.
Can you see it now?
There-
Oh,
yeah,
that
but
looks
there's
really good. to
2.
me.
Okay.
You could guess what those ingredients are for 100,000 eons.
Well, I mean, it looks like chicken and mozzarella, and then maybe marinara on top.
Okay, good.
And maybe
But in between the mozzarella and the marinara,
is that onion ring?
Wendy's all-new mozzarella chicken sandwich, the Italian mozzarella cheeseburger, and garlic fries are bringing bold and savory innovations to menus this winter. Someone writing this press release was having the time of their fucking lives, and it's mainly why I wanted to bring it to you today. Stacked in your favor with flavor.
Good.
Stacked in your favor with flavor. This match made in Italian heaven, which is where
I didn't know that they were separated out like that.
Why do they have to have their own heaven?
in segregated heaven. Why? It's a match made in Italian heaven. It's like how we only gave them one seasoning. You know, they're only allowed to use Italian seasoning.
Yeah.
Italian heaven this is one sentence. Stacked in your favor with flavor, this match made in Italian heaven will fulfill your comfort food. They will fulfill your comfort food
You don't have
cravings.
to break it fulfill.
That's not a play on words. That's what it means.
That's what it means.
It's italicized. Will fulfill
Italian-sized, Justin, please.
Thank you. Will fulfill your comfort food cravings and leave you satisfied. I am going to make it a max fun stretch goal that I will get this sentence tattooed on my body. I think it's the best sentence I've ever read in my squad.
Words, though.
There's 8 different things. The Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich brings all the familiar flavors of a homemade Italian dinner in one delicious sandwich.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Italian culture? We've summed it all up in a Wendy's chicken sandwich.
This juicy, lightly breaded, crispy chicken breast is topped with ooey gooey fried mozzarella cheese, savory marinara sauce, and naturally aged rich Asiago cheese.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Yeah.
So that's one big
second
cheese
patty.
stick.
So it's a big loaf of cheese on top of chicken and cheese and mozzarella, and then it's all wrapped up with the towering toasted golden garlic knot bun.
Friends,
Well,
friends at home,
I think I can speak for Italian Jesus when I say a mamma mia.
yeah,
This is a crime.
This is
You're going to Italian hell.
I folks at home who can't see. When Justin says fried cheese, we are not talking about cheese in the traditional dimensions that one is used to seeing cheese.
Yeah.
This is it looks like 1 inch tall round
Yeah.
of round loaf of cheese that has.
And then,
been
if I
fried.
may, a very pale bun.
Well, it's a garlic knot.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
not
it's
even
not.
a
It's a
bun.
bun.
It's a garlic knot bun.
It's a garlic.
not
you can get
garlic.
both.
You can get it as a hamburger instead of a chicken sandwich. And then it says cheesy square goodness for all.
It's just like
hold on.
Mama used
Does
to
it-
make.
Does it say that in the context of a larger paragraph, or is it just sort of marginalia, like someone has just written
those-
as a note on the press release, like cheesy square goodness for all?
For
It's a
those fresh,
footnote at the bottom.
Yeah.
for those fresh, never frozen beef fans, the sandwich is also available as a hamburger instead of a chicken sandwich. Period. cheesy square goodness for all.
Wait, it just says that as its. That's not even a complete thought.
Well, let him finish the thing. Cheesy square goodness to all, and to all a good night.
This is good. Coated in a flavorful garlic herb sauce, the garlic fries are made with Wendy's natural cut, hot and crispy French fries and make the perfect pairing for those cozy winter vibes.
Yeah.
Can you smell the mouth-watering aroma of garlic yet?
No?
No?
I've never. PR's never asked me a question before. I didn't know that I was on the clock.
Do we have to write it in? Like, how do we answer?
I think the answer is cheesy square goodness for all.
We have a winning track record of taking familiar favorites and combining them into exciting new ways to deliver a culinary experience that you won't find anywhere else, thank God. The Italian mozzarella sandwiches are forged from the same delicious inspiration and innovation, giving fans an adventurous flavor experience with every bite, says John Lee. You know, when I go to Wendy's, what am I going there for? Nothing if not adventure.
Yeah,
and
also
you step up to Italian Hephaestus and say, "Forge me a sandwich."
Forge me in your heavens your Italian heavens forge. I do want to say that every time I go to Wendy's in my car and I get the car food to eat it while I'm at the parking lot of my son's children's theater class because I ran out of time to eat a normal meal, I do always think, God dang, I wish these fries were wet. Like really, 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 really wet.
Really so sloppy.
Like so sloppy and wet. I would love to have that in my car, this wet fry energy.
And to make the whole car smell like garlic, too.
Wet
That'd
and
be
stinky,
nice.
too. Please give me that now, Wendy's. For me, Dave.
Yeah, they want to be the sloppy provider.
It's
Give
an
me
adventure.
Give me sloppy. Give me wet, Dave. Dave Thomas, give me sloppy.
We're not just about.
I'm going to make a
creating
Max
game
Fun
changing-
Drive stretch goal. I'm going to get Dave Thomas, give me sloppy, tattooed on my body.
No, wait, is that Dave Thomas saying it? Is it like, give me sloppy, or is it like
It's
a picture
not-
of
Oh,
Dave?
it's a picture of
Matthews.
Dave Thomas
Dave Thomas.
with a speech bubble coming out of his head that says give me sloppy, but it's the actor Dave Thomas.
Probably the best thing that I'd like to see is those two trading jobs for a day.
That'd be
Right?
funny. Yeah.
Oh,
Be
like
funny.
trading being a comedian and being dead?
Being a long,
Okay.
long dead restaurateur.
Being an icon, not long dead.
How was the
Real
Dave
quick,
Matthews concert? Weird, quiet. It was
Wait,
quiet
who's switching places? Dave Matthews, Dave Thomas, or Dave Thomas the actor? I'm so confused. Are they all three switching? Are they all going to pee in a fountain together?
Throw them in the bag, and we'll pull out which one we need.
Mix them up. Can't tell the difference.
Popeyes, got to give them a quick shout out. They got a new sandwich. It's the blackened chicken sandwich. They're starting the chicken wars anew with the blackened chicken sandwich. And I just want to give a shout out to their Twitter because their press campaign on this is, to the copycats that tried to copy our chicken sandwich back in 2019, here are the ingredients of our new breading-free, flavorful blackened chicken sandwich. Now try to copy us again. And there's a list of ingredients for the sandwich right there. So they're like, come on.
Shots
Let's
fired.
go. Here, we'll give you a leg up. You want to keep your ingredients secret? We're going to put them on Twitter.
Now, Justin, you have just made me think about what an impact the current state of Twitter is going to have on Munch Squad, because anybody could claim to be a restaurant and just make up some wild shit.
Yeah.
And like we could report it and have to walk it back. Can you imagine?
Oh my
Embarrassing.
gosh.
It would be such a blow to our integrity as an organization.
Yeah.
I want a munch. I want to munch. Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast profile, the latest greatest of brand eating, and I waited as long as I could because I got two different huge topics to cover. And the first one, we're going to talk about it, Detroit. I went to DoorDash, an app my father is incapable of using without ordering from Georgia.
I've saved this, by the way. He's told this story multiple times this evening. There's a moment when you try to order from a different place where DoorDash goes,
You're pretty far
pretty
away."
far away. So you know Dad went, never mind that.
Oh, well.
They'll figure it out.
Hey, guys, let's talk about the Crypto Grill. If you go to DoorDash here, and I don't think it's a real place you can go to, which makes it probably the wildest ghost restaurant I've ever heard of in my life, let's talk about the Crypto Grill. I have no context for any of this, but they do have a lot of different crypto-themed items at this like the NFT melt, like the Crypto Burger.
That's the best you've got?
Yeah, it gets worse, bud. Loaded cyber fries.
But then also, curly fries.
They got curly fries or loaded cyber fries. The beef.
If you order the curly fries from the Crypto Grill, fuck you.
Man, do you remember like 2 decades ago when if you called the place Crypto Grill, it was about spooky stuff and like the
Yeah,
Crypt Keeper?
that's why I clicked on it. I thought I was going to get a Bigfoot burger. No dice.
Damn it.
Cyber fries is good. I will
they had,
patronize them just for the cyber fries, though. Because
The-
what do they have in there that makes them cyber?
Chips.
There's the beef dono, the
Paul Dano?
the Bytecoin,
The Bytecoin.
Bytecoin is good.
the Ethereum sandwich.
That sucks.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I will gladly write you new blockchain jokes for your the blockchain burger.
Ethereum mixed drink with rum in it. It's
Yeah,
the way
there we
to
go. The Litecoin, and then they have brisket loaded waffle fries, which I looked at for a while and then thought that's just that.
Yeah.
Then there's also an item on here called the Crypto Let Us Surprise You Sauce. Let us
I
pick,
don't believe I will, actually.
Let us
Thank
pick-
you for asking.
let us
but
pick
it's-
the best sauce for what you ordered. What in our relationship lets you think I trust you with anything? With anything.
I love the crypto sauce are the only words in there outside of quotation marks. So it
Yeah.
says crypto, quote, let us surprise you, quote, sauce. So crypto has nothing to do with it whatsoever, but they also have a Superman cheesecake, which has nothing to do
Nothing
with
to
crypto,
do with
but
anything.
is a specific
Don't
reference.
be cowards. By the time we come back here and perform in 4 more calendar years in Detroit, Michigan, I expect them to have their act together.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about, because we want to make this show special, I want to do a Munch Squad about one that's just good.
Okay.
This is Burger King. I was thinking about them recently. Like, you don't hear about them getting the mix.
Burger King?
They don't get nasty so much.
They had that one foul up with the black burger bun
Yes.
that it gave everybody weird poops, and then they quit.
It was a pretty big whoopsie they made, I will say.
Yeah, but like, Burger King does one weird poop food, and Taco Bell's like, call me when you've mastered it.
I had the thought, they got to do something to get back in the game. And then I found this press release from October 6th. It said, today, Burger King unveils its brand new positioning and campaign, kicking off with its modernized tagline, You Rule. The work is part of the change guests nationwide will experience as the brand implements its Reclaim the Flame plan, which means that no one likes Burger
Wait,
King.
now hold on.
Listen,
Reclaim the Flame as a slogan announced by, let's say, many groups that exist within the US of A is a terrifying statement.
Yes.
It also could be like, Ashen One, you
There's-
must travel across these blighted lands. Reclaim the flame.
So
Here's a skeleton horse or some shit.
So Reclaim the Flame is the superstructure, and then this is part of the Fuel the Flame advertising co-investment between Burger King and its franchisees. It's the You Rule
Who's hungry?
campaign. It's a key part of their positioning that will impact every guest touch point. It's about
My touch points.
It's about celebrating everyday royalty and puts the guests at the forefront of everything the brand does. And as an
Damn, I feel pampered in this Burger King tonight.
in a partnership with our new creative agency, OKRP. It's actually it's OKRP. We've developed a simple and meaningful articulation of how Burger King celebrates our guests. It embodies our purpose, embraces individuality, and elevates have it your way, something our brand has always been known for.
OKRP is the review we get most often on Adventure Zone on iTunes. It's fucking mean, yeah.
Now, I know there's this, here's the quote. Advertising, at its best,
is
most relevant. I feel like Don Draper is clicking through a slideshow.
Yeah.
So when you celebrate them first, not the brand. And that's just what we love about You Rule. It invites people in with an approach that recognizes their world, not just sells them stuff.
That's great.
Now, okay.
Now we're giving this one's pretty rough. We're giving them permission to feel like winners.
Holy shit.
So they know what they're doing. Because I was about to say, have it your way reflects on the eating experience, but You Rule is just like, hey,
bud, keep it up,
man.
We are giving them permission to feel like winners, with Burger King as just a small reward that makes their day a bit better. Hey, Burger King, congrats on the self-awareness. That's a huge first step. This is going to make your day. Is it going to fix everything? Nope.
Little win, though. Little W for the
Pretty
books.
good.
It's also like that this isn't a healthy, responsible choice. This is the little win.
And let's face it, the song is irresistible.
What?
The song is irresistible. We're hoping it'll be the earworm you can't shake off.
Uh-oh.
And that's my gift to you, Detroit. Paul, Bud, let's bump it.
I do things the way I want to do them. Make my own rules and listen to them. Won't let anyone go and rain on my parade. I think I want a flame grill classic. A Whopper sure does sound fantastic. I tell them how I want to have it. They say okay. You rule your season the day at BK. Have it your way. If I want it special or just plain, the choice I make is my domain. With every order I can reign and have it my way.
Small burgers.
The BK menu makes sure my stomach prospers. Onion rings, chicken fries, a Whopper. Any food I think is proper, I can have it my way.
Get off the table.
You rule your season.
I just can't stop dancing, Justin.
BK, have it your way.
All right.
Right? It's good. It's really good. That's all. That's like the song. I thought you'd like to hear
the
it.
youth.
That's the important thing.
I think if I
They
walk,
love chicken fries.
if I walk into a fucking Burger King and I say I would like the chicken fries value combo special meal, please, and then they're like, that's $4.89, and then I'm like, I am not going to pay because I have very recently been informed I'm in charge.
I'm the Burger King now, dog.
I know what you're wondering. Why did I walk inside of a Burger King? And it's because I'm claiming this Burger King for myself.
You
now.
should have to assassinate the Burger King when you walk into every Burger King.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? I rule now.
I rule. I rule. I have something of my own.
Give me chicken fries until I tell you to stop.
Oh, I've had 3 of them. Stop.
I'll ask the king. The king is dead.
I'm your king.
I'm the king now.
That's your Munch Squad for this week. Thank you so much.
Hey,
I want a Munch
Squad.
I want to Munch
Squad.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within podcast profile and latest greatest brand eating. Got two scoops of news for you today. One is KFC is giving the gift of $5 famous bowls and limited edition holiday buckets.
Yummy.
Sorry, Starbucks, but the Colonel has his own thing.
It's chicken.
Just in time for the holiday season. KFC's debuting? I
Yep.
always get confused about debuting.
Debuting.
Debuting. New bargains and buckets to make it easier to enjoy all of your celebrations. Whether you're looking to sneak away for a quick bite to fuel your holiday shopping.
Hell
Sneak
yeah.
away from your family? Is that what you
Eat a
mean?
whole
Away.
bucket
They
of
say
KFC.
sneak away from your family
For a
to go
bucket
eat
of
KFC
chicken.
to eat a bucket of chicken by yourself in private.
Yeah,
just silent nodding to the other patrons, like, yeah, me too, buddy.
Just
Yeah, I think that there was another box of decorations in the garage and I missed it. I gotta go look. What are you talking about? It's December 22nd. I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Hey, when I drove the kids to school this morning, it smelled like, there was a big empty bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you maybe eat a whole one of those while sitting idling in the car in the Target parking lot yesterday?
Raccoon must have gotten in the car again.
Raccoons, damn, they bring chicken into cars and eat it and leave it.
3-time Grammy-nominated rap superstar Jack Harlow teams up with acclaimed comedian and entrepreneur Drewski to promote the $5 deal.
Okay.
Based on a childhood memory of being in his dad's truck and picking up a KFC in the drive-thru. The press release says picking up a KFC in the drive-thru. So I don't, he's got some serious towing capacity. It's got to be a Ram 1500 or
it's got a Hemi
25.
for sure.
It's got a Hemi. This one's got a Hemi. Picking up KFC in the drive-thru. Harlow's nostalgia for the famous bowl transports him to an animated world of memories of enjoying the iconic bowl.
Wait, how old is Jack Harlow?
This is what I'm like, this kind of threw me, right? Because has the famous bowl been a goof for long enough that it went around?
Okay, Jack Harlow is only 24 years old. So I can believe that he has nostalgia. But how do you have nostalgia for a thing that still exists? I'm confused about that.
And is gross.
Also that.
Bigger question.
I just want to point out, Young Gravy is older than Jack Harlow. So a little bit of mislabeling, more like Old Gravy.
My favorite part of the famous bowl is the thick and gelatinous layer of Young Gravy that they sprinkle atop it.
Let's see if there's anything. They have a new sharing is caring themed holiday bucket. Here's the quote: "The holidays and KFC go hand in hand. There's no better way to satisfy a craving for comfort and connection than by sharing a bucket of KFC with family and friends. There's no better way."
That's it. Pinnacle.
Our holiday bucket with free cookies and $5 famous bowls are two gifts that are sure to feed the joyful moments that surrounds this season. The other thing I wanted to mention to you guys, as long as I have you here, if I could borrow one more moment of your time, is Panera bakery shakes. And I'm going to hold off on showing you the picture of these because the picture is really important here, and maybe we'll upload it somewhere, certainly, or
we won't.
They could see a national rollout in 2023, and the chain began to test them in Texas. Panera is leveraging core bakery items and transforming its existing offerings to capture younger audiences, drive visitation, and strengthen attachment across day parts.
Yeah, for
says
sure.
The robot currently running Panera Bread.
Day parts?
On November 16th, Panera launched a test in its Texas market of its first bakery shakes. And then it says in parenthetical, think frozen blended shakes.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like a shake?
Like a shakery be a better
Panera
name?
may roll out this
Bakery
beverage
shakes.
item nationwide during the warmer months of 2023. This new frozen blended beverage platform is the latest example of Panera expanding into new menu offerings after launching grain bowls in 2019 and flatbread pizzas in 2020. And then I guess taking 3 years off to pat themselves on the back for how good things are going at Panera. Now, this is the actual reason I wanted to draw your attention here. And let me see if I can. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so you have a better view. So look at this for a second, guys.
Oh, it's a bit.
What you see, no, it's not a.
Well, but I mean, it's a bit. Like when you go, like, you remember that time we went to Junior's Cheesecake Place in New York and it was like, this is a New York style, like, milkshake. And it had, much like the one on the right there, a whole hunk of cheesecake on top.
But so if you're not looking at these right now, it's a chocolate milkshake, like a blended cookie milkshake, a strawberry milkshake. Then stacked on top of the chocolate one is 2 brownies with whipped cream, and then there's another one that's 2 cookies with pretzels and on top, in between them with whipped cream, and then there's a third one that's strawberry. But these are
and cheesecake, strawberry and cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake. these are entirely created in Photoshop. Look at the strawberry one.
Yeah.
There is a strawberry balancing on top of another strawberry.
Yeah.
They've never done this.
They've never constructed
They've
one
never
of these
done
ever.
this.
Now, Justin,
They have not made these.
Never.
This is a joke. They have not made them.
is it clear in the press release whether or not the drinks actually come balanced with these things on top? Or is this just a representation?
This is what's so confusing to me, Trav. If it's a representation, then this art is like hugely misleading. I mean, the
Yes.
art is not meant to say like it's like this. It's meant to say this will come on top of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
But it is also so clumsy and precarious
Yes.
that this can't be it.
Also photoshopped on here,
all the
Panera
labels?
bread
Yeah,
labels
I was
on the cup.
About to
You
point
guys
that
didn't
out.
have those,
Yeah.
Andy?
I am scared to think of what any of these would look like. What is going to slide across the counter to me when I order one of these for me and each of my children is
So you want me to moosh the cookies right
You
in
want
there?
to
I
moosh-
know.
Careful.
want-
Here's your drinks. Oh, all 6 cookies fell down. Like, yeah, man, for sure.
Sometimes when we moosh them in there, the drink tends to slurp right onto the counter. The whole drink slurps out. It's just messy cookies. Then I got fired.
It's easier this way. Take the milkshake in this hand and hold out the other hand. I'm just gonna put the whole sliced cheesecake right in there, pal. Have fun. Squish them together at the table like you're making a guacamole.
It'll be $13. Thank you.
This is good though. Thanks, Panera. You're always keeping it real. as
Keeping
they
it
say in
real.
the ads. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, hey.
I want a munch.
squad.
Squad.
I want to munch.
Squad.
Ba, 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 ba. Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast, profiling latest and greatest in brand eating. And folks, I'm so excited to tell you, we've talked about the Subway series. If you know this, the Subway series is not the Yankees versus the Mets like that. It's a Subway series in New York. This is a Subway series that Subway does, where basically they were like, we're tired of making so many different sandwiches.
Yeah.
Here's 12 of them.
Yeah.
Please don't order other things other than this.
These are the easiest
the
12
12 you can get.
sandwiches to make. We can't teach people how to make 13 fucking sandwiches, guys.
We're tired of this. We're tired of this. So we now have Subway creates footlongs made from cookies.
Huh.
Subway, the brand, this is gonna trip. The brand that sells more freshly baked cookies than any other restaurant company in the United
That
States.
can't
Yeah.
be true.
Name
I
another.
Mm-hmm.
buy a cookie every time I go to
I'm
Subway.
just saying that there's like the Great American Cookie Company where their whole deal is cookies.
Subway is the number one fast food franchise in America. There's more Subways than anything else. They're number one. So it would make sense that if they sold cookies, they're the number one cookie place.
Yeah.
But we're getting hung up on. Inspired by the Subway series signature subs, cookie lovers can sink their teeth into 4 limited edition footlong flavors exclusively at Cookie Way, the brand's pop-up restaurant that serves only its fan favorite cookies.
4 cookies.
So let's talk about
It's a 4 cookie
the-
restaurant, a restaurant that sells just the 4 cookies.
First up is the Subway Cookie Club. Just like the perfect combination of proteins on Subway's number 11, which is ham, roast beef, and turkey. But this one has double
Good. My
chocolate.
favorites.
Just like the perfect combination of proteins, the Subway Cookie Club stacks cookies on
Why
cookies
say proteins?
with a double chocolate cookie base and vanilla frosting, then topped with chocolate chip, white chocolate macadamia, and raspberry cheesecake cookie chunks, rainbow sprinkles, and chocolate raspberry sauce. The Mexicali.
Whoa.
Inspired by the south of the border flavor of the number 7, the Mexicali starts with a vanilla sugar cookie base, smothered in dulce de leche, then topped with mole and corn nuts, drizzled with white chocolate sauce, and finished with ground coffee, tahini, and espresso chips. I think you guys have
that's-
suffered long enough not being able to see these bad boys. So let me just hook you up real quick.
That's a lot. That's a lot of flavors.
Yeah, it's a complex cookie experience.
It's a lot of flavors and textures.
You guys seeing this? Is it loaded for
Sadly,
you yet?
no.
Are you seeing it?
No.
Okay, hold on.
It also bothers me to think about, oh my Lord.
Holy shit, gang. Juice,
These are
I can't
cookie
believe you
boats.
didn't-
It's a foot long. I mean, it's a foot long. It's a foot long sub. It's a foot long cookie sub. Can you describe for the listeners, Griffin, what they are
No,
seeing?
I can't
No?
describe what for the listener. I can't at all. It's, I mean,
If I
what
might
would-
attempt,
what-
imagine you have a plank of cookie, and then you loaded a bunch of toppings into a cannon, and from about 8 feet away, launched said toppings at your plank of cookie. And then a man on a 30-foot high ladder attempted to drizzle stuff on them. This
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
a family double dare challenge in cookie form.
If I could try, I think it looks like an open casket funeral for some gorp made by a psychopath.
Yeah.
Trav, are you able to zoom? Can you see the cookies with any level of specificity?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to send you, I'm going to put a link to this image in the chat, right? So you can just look at this image, because I need you to, look at this and guess for me what you think is on the number 2 cookie.
Is that the second from the bottom or the second from the
Second
top?
from the top.
Oh, my Lord, Justin. Just looking at it, pickles, peanut butter, potato chips, strawberries,
Bacon crumbles.
bacon crumbles, of
Bacon.
course.
Sour cream?
That's marshmallow cream on top of a vanilla sugar cookie base, topped with salty potato chips, savory bacon crumbles, and Subway's brand new dill pickles.
Lordy Lou.
Bringing together two of Subway's most iconic menu items, footlong subs and Subway cookies, was the only way we could top our celebration of National Cookie Day from last year when we opened the first Cookie Way, says Paul, who works at Subway. We wanted to give Subway fans even more cookie to love, with flavors and ingredients that are just as craveable as the sandwiches they're inspired. Do you think these are just as they may be just as craveable as a place that when people said that's not tuna, all of America said, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good.
You know what?
that tracks.
3 out of 4 of these have things jammed on top as though a Subway city council decided they were sick of people taking naps on these.
Yeah,
And
these are brutalist
They're keeping
cookies.
pigeons away.
Yeah, these look like they're designed to challenge you to try to figure out how to eat them. I find within myself a boiling anger from witnessing these.
We can't feed everybody in this country, but we're going to do this. We'll just have these benches, these edible benches.
These look like if all 6 of our children were let loose in a Subway cookie factory and given complete reign to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
And they started on cookie number 1, looking for a cookie they'd eat. And by cookie number 4, they were like, we're going to force our parents to eat these and it'll be funny as shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Easy
Dun,
one.
dun, 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 dun. I want a munch.
Squad.
I want to munch.
Squad.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast, profiling the latest and greatest in brand eating. And this week, we're going to go all the way across the border up to Canada.
Whoa.
Every other KFC in the world is doing wild. It's going to surprise you, is doing wilder shit than ours.
Yeah.
It is impossible to imagine, but in KFC Singapore, they got a Kentaco. That's a mac and cheese Kentaco.
I like that.
It's a you wouldn't like it if you saw it. It's a taco shell made of chicken filled with mac and cheese.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
It's hashtag
that's
because we
Lovecraftian.
can is why they
Because
did
we
it.
can.
Hashtag because we can.
Now, I believe Dr. Ian Malcolm spoke about this.
Yeah, he had some pretty dire warnings, if memory serves.
But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're going over to Canada because we're gonna satisfy our cravings.
Oh, boy. Is that like killing people?
Nope. Satisfy our gravings.
Oh, like gravy.
Like this. Like satisfy your gravings.
Oh, God.
With the
there's a
gravy
picture.
lovers double bucket
This
feast.
JPEG can't load slow enough, Juice. This screen share you're doing can't render slowly enough.
You're still
for my
waiting
taste.
for it to perk. There it is.
Oh my God.
That's a
Now-
lot.
Did you mean to say, oh my God?
Oh my, oh my god.
Oh my
Perfect.
God.
Glod is the gravy god. We pray to Glod whenever there's a great. Okay. It's gravy season, baby.
Oh boy.
Is what it says here. And KFC Canada has everything you need to let the good times flow.
Now, I know that Canada, they do have a soft spot in their heart for gravy. They put
Sure.
it on their French fries, and I love it.
I like that too.
I don't know how I would feel if I had to look in the mirror in that deep, dark truth pit I call my eyeballs and ask myself, am I a gravy lover? Do I self-identify as a gravy lover? That feels
I would
painful.
answer yes until I
Yes.
saw this image, and I don't like this.
You
I'm a
don't like-
gravy enjoyer.
This is
Okay.
I'll describe the JPEG. It's a bucket of wings, but just a bucket of fried chicken. It's a smaller bucket of, I believe, just nuggets, and a box of French fries. And there's small, like almost sort of like
Beaker-ish?
medical grade testing cups filled with gravy that are being upended into each of these different,
There's
potentially
also-
non-gravy proof containers.
I would like to highlight an interesting level of restraint that KFC has shown here, in which in the background appears to be, I think, like succotash and corn.
Yeah.
And they are not getting.
They are
don't
not
have
being
gravy.
degraded. No, that would be.
They are
that
not
would be
great.
too
But because
much.
of perspective, it does look like they are about a baby swimming pool full of succotash and corn.
It also looks like the succotash is hiding behind
Yeah.
the chicken bucket,
It's a
as
little
if to say,
embarrassed
like,
to be in
don't.
this
I don't
picture.
want to be in this one.
Do not observe me.
So let's talk about it. As the champion of holiday sweets, I made it one sentence in. Holiday sweets can take a backseat to the savory goodness of KFC's new Gravy Lovers roster. And as the champion of gravy, it's only fitting that KFC scored the savoriest of soundtracks from the one and only Young Gravy
What?
for its
Oh.
festive rollout.
Best friend of young Sheldon.
You'll be singing "Damn Gravy, You So Vicious." You so
Have you
clean,
seen Wet
so
Gravy yet? His new album is fucking fire.
You'll be singing "Damn Gravy, You So Vicious, You So Clean, You So Delicious" all season long. Indulge with new holiday staples. New holiday staples is what is their called shot here, including the Gravy Lovers Double Bucket Feast, featuring 8 pieces of original recipe chicken, 4 mouthwatering tenders, popcorn chicken, and 3 of your favorite sides, and the
Yeah.
Gravy Lovers Sandwich, a delicious hand-breaded filet with buttery Monterey Jack cheese, creamy mayo, and hash brown gravy boat.
I live in D.C., so I can go to Congress and propose a law that the words "Gravy Lovers Double Bucket Feast" can only be said like Vincent D'Onofrio's character in A Men in Black.
Gravy bucket.
I'm the Gravy Lovers Double Fuck It Beast, and I'm here to tell you. And I'm here to say that the Gravy Lovers Double Bucket Feast is the favorite meal of the Gravy Lovers Double Fuck It Beast.
And I'm here before Congress asking for more funding for PBS.
Okay.
Can I just say, my favorite thing about the holiday staple claim is I will admit, I think my favorite part of every holiday celebration is when I'm carrying around a container of food and the sopping wet gravy-soaked bottom drops out.
Yeah.
And then all the kids clamber together to collect
Yeah.
their prizes while the dogs are munching on whatever food is there.
Yeah.
And
You're
grandma's slipping in the gravy puddle.
to see who can get the most gravy in.
It's my favorite part.
I
And my
just
sandwich falls apart in my hand because it has 8 different kinds
Too
of
much
liquid on it.
gravies. Yeah.
I can't eat. I wish I could find a picture of the Gravy Lover sandwich because the hash brown gravy boat, which is expertly designed to be loaded with KFC's delicious gravy.
Is this
And
an
for the-
edible carafe for your gravy?
I guess, but they did. How could they not include that in the imagery, right?
Oh, because it's proprietary technology and they don't want
okay.
pretenders
Can't
to the
give it
gravy
away.
throne.
Oh. Right.
Never mind, guys. Don't worry about it. I got it for you. Hold on one second. I'm going to bring you a live feed
of the gravy lover sandwich. Hold on.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Griff, can you describe what you're seeing here?
I don't think I can, but I'll do my best. Imagine a sandwich with a bun, and then there's some sort of cream, white cream, not gravy. It could be some sort of
It's mayo. We've covered this just a second ago.
Pale gravy.
Yeah, but it's not in this picture, Justin. There's no way that's actual.
It's mayo, or as we think of it in Canada, egg gravy.
They got egg gravy, the tallest fried chicken patty I've maybe ever seen.
A lot of people would have said thick, but good on you.
Monterey Jack cheese, I'm guessing, on top of that.
And this is where things get weird.
And then imagine, y'all ever play that video game Halo? One of those, but made out of breaded potato, I suppose. And then in the middle of it, instead of there being alien adventures you go on with Master Chief, it is a foolhardy amount of dripping brown gravy, and then
it's
the bun
dripping down the sandwich.
Yeah.
It's already an utter mess.
The coloring of this and the fact that they've removed the top bun makes it seem like this chicken has suffered a massive head wound, and the top of its head has been removed, and its gravy brain is spilling out.
It kind of seems like, and they've very wisely not shown the sandwich with the top bun on it. It's kind of like rakishly off to the side. Perhaps it's like slipped off. Yeah, it has doffed its cap. And I think that it's maybe because they knew that if you put the bun on and you take a big bite of the sandwich, you're eating the world's worst gusher that could exist. This is a prank sandwich that you bite into, and now you're wet from the gravy all over your pants.
And for those who just can't get enough gravy, KFC is satisfying those needs by offering individual gravy servings for just $1. And that's $1 Canadian, folks, so you do the math. Speaking of those who just can't get enough, KFC has gift wrapped the ultimate prize for savory lovers. They're just putting whatever words.
Yeah.
We're talking the chance to meet Young Gravy.
Get out.
Through tickets to his Vancouver show.
Uh-huh.
Paired with KFC VIP Gravy Card. The KFC VIP Gravy Card is an exclusive pass that gives the lucky holder access to a year's supply of free KFC gravy. So you can pour it, dip it, lick it, and even cheers it.
Does that come with private security for a year? Because that person is going to be the target of gravy-hungry criminals everywhere.
Yeah.
For the next year, you'll have unlimited gravy, and Young Gravy will be there to put himself between you and any danger you face.
I don't think Young Gravy follows you around. He hasn't sworn you a life debt. I think that you just see, it says meet Young Gravy at his show. So I'm assuming he'll just like nod at you from the stage. I can't imagine he's going to.
Okay, so getting Young Gravy into a life debt is on you. You get the opportunity, you have to make it happen.
It is impossible to Google the ad for this because Google keeps saying, do you mean cravings? You mean cravings, right? No, gravings.
I won't let you correct that. What, Google? Yeah. I won't let you correct
it. This holiday season, KFC is giving our iconic gravy the spotlight it truly deserves, says Catherine DeBecke, Chief Marketing Officer of KFC Canada, ignoring the fact that KFC gravy left in a spotlight is going to go rancid within 30 to 40 seconds.
Fast.
Right.
Our Satisfy Your Gravings festive campaign, featuring the savory sounds of Young Gravy, leans into KFC's iconic swagger and the indulgence gravy brings to holiday meals. We're calling all Canadians to pick up some Kentucky Fried Chicken with an extra side of gravy and let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
Do it for your country, Canadians. We need this.
There's just a direct link to the Satisfy Your Gravings campaign on a Google Drive that belongs to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That seems not right.
I don't think I could. Let me see if I can upload my own assets to it.
Yeah, can you edit?
No, I am not. I do not have editing. I do not have editing permissions because of the character limit. It says KFC satisfy your cravings ass instead of assets. It says satisfy that cravings ass.
Justin, do you have the ability to request editing permission on that?
Write a note and say, "I'm gonna fix this. I can fix this.
I'll fix this for you.
I possess a unique set of skills. I can fix this for you, but I need immediate edit access now."
I can fix it.
For one thing, you've misspelled young across the whole document. It has an O in there.
The commercial, in case you're curious, is just Young Gravy eating these sandwiches with some friends. He seems to very much be enjoying it.
Okay.
Now, in each shot, there's fewer and fewer friends until you realize it's all in his head. Gravy is erasing his memories.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a gross one.
I want a munch.
Squad.
I want to munch.
No, I don't
Squad.
like any of these mouth sounds.
Welcome to podcast. Sorry, welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast.
Welcome
within
to
a podcast.
podcast. It's a
Wait,
Munch
hold on.
Squad.
There's a podcast within a podcast.
It's an omner just to be here.
It's an omner just to be advertised on this one. Welcome to Munch Squad, podcast of the podcast profile of the latest and greatest of brand eating. Buffalo Wild Wings collaborates with rookie Ahmad Sauce Gardner and artist Mosh to create the first custom cleats featuring real sauce.
What?
First custom cleats to feature real sauce?
Yeah, they're the first custom cleats to feature real sauce.
Real sauce.
Now,
Continuing
I find that hard to believe. There hasn't been a custom cleat before this that
accidentally got a dribble drobble of some sort of sweet sauce on it.
So this is continuing their season-long partnership. If you don't like the word sauce, I would skip ahead. You're going to hear it a few times. Continuing their season-long partnership, Buffalo Wild Wings and rookie cornerback Ahmad Sauce Gardner, who notably did not allow a TD in 3 years at Cincinnati. I mean, come on. This guy's
As a quarterback?
As a cornerback.
Oh, I was going to say, as a quarterback, that's a pretty bad statistic.
Also, if he's been playing for 3 years, is he still a rookie?
He's teamed up I think it was when he was in college. He's teamed up with acclaimed footwear artist Mosh to create their first custom cleats designed using sauce. Sauce will wear the one-of-a-kind cleats on December 4th as part of the NFL's My Cause, My Cleats program, with proceeds from the online auction benefiting Boys and Girls Club of America.
Cool.
This is Mosh. What? You want to see it? Yeah, I can help you out. Hold on.
Because I don't understand.
More about it first. I could not pass up the opportunity to work alongside Sauce and Buffalo Wild Wings to develop the first custom shoe with real sauce. And even better, it's his own Buffalo Wild Wings sauce, said celebrity artist Mosh. Mosh said the sauce is what they've used. I'm always looking to push the limits of what can be done with custom footwear and was challenged and excited to make a cleat that has literal flavor and style.
Yeah.
And burns after you wear it.
Burns the foot as you sweat in it while doing football plays.
Mosh's simple, saucy design. It's not simple. You're going to see in a second. I don't know why they said
I'm
that.
assuming it looks like a crime scene, blood splatter sort of situation.
I was imagining, if I may, like the old Reebok pumps with the basketball in the front, except it's just a bubble of sauce
through
and
tubes.
Like
that's
Bane does,
great.
like how it does the Bane when Bane does it. You know,
I could not pass up we already did that. It's sauce. Matcha's simple saucy design features sauce mixed into the paint to create a custom look that drips with flavor.
Cool.
And smells terrible.
And ants. Always ants on your feet.
Ants. Many chain sauce bottles that hold real sauce and harken back to Gardner's unique sauce chain are attached to each cleat.
The words are losing meaning.
Sauce chain sauce for these shoes. The client sauce did sauce for shoes.
Anyways, Bitcoin, blockchain.
Let me see if I can find just the perfect. Yeah, here we go. So here's a picture of the sauce shoes.
These fucking rule.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It actually didn't take me very long to decide, and I'm kind of the shoes guy here, but these fucking kick ass, actually.
Can you describe them, Griffin, since you're such a big fan?
Sure. Imagine black shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
Imagine black shoes, and they have a white sort of Nike logo. It's got a Boys and Girls Club logo on the tongue of it, or rather the toe of it, and in big letters, sauce is written also in white, and then sort of superimposed over that, it looks like somebody sort of laid the shoes down on the ground and it took a big thing of, to describe the hue of this sauce, obviously orange.
Cheetos dust.
You know the special sauce that Kel makes in Good Burger?
Yeah.
It's approximately that shade. It's Nickelodeon couch orange, and they've just sort of dumped, I would say, about a cup and a half of it on each shoe.
And it's real sauce.
This is real paint with sauce.
Sauce mixed
An
in.
undisclosed amount of sauce. We don't know the sauce to paint ratio. It could be quite low.
Right.
But they kick ass. They look so good.
Sorry?
Like when somebody mixes blood into paint to to
remember their
blood is in
grandpa
this-
or whatever.
Yeah, or something
Yeah.
that
I just
kind
take
of
a picture of my grandpa. What are you guys talking about?
I love to cover everything in sauce, even my cleats, said Sauce Gardner. Mosh created an awesome design dripping with the custom sauce that I launched with Buffalo Wild Wings, and I can't wait to show them off and then auction them off for a good cause.
Yeah.
The custom cleats are the latest in a unique partnership moments between Buffalo Wild Wings and Sauce Gardner. They kicked off the season in September, introducing the smoky, sweet, and spicy sauce that is available nationwide, following the first ever Sign with Sauce autograph session where he signed memorabilia in sauce at Buffalo Wild.
Fuck, man. I love this.
That's great. I wonder how that affects the resale value of any object.
Can I just say
you mean?
what hits me with this? Because we've done some weird co-branding sponsored episodes before. This feels so
We'd love
much
to do more if you're a brand out there.
But Buffalo Wild Wings came to him and was like, hey, you go by the name of Sauce. We'd love to partner with you. And he's like, okay, but only if it becomes so absurd
Sure.
to come back around. I'll sign things with Sauce. What do you want me to do with Sauce? I'll put it in my shoes.
Maybe
let's do it.
to sort of hedge our bets here and increase our chance of getting one of these branding opportunities. It would be helpful if we did have nicknames related to the things that our advertisers typically are focused on. So, for instance, I could be Griffin Socks McElroy, but I think that was the name of the cat that the Clintons had. Is
Socks
that right?
McElroy.
Socks McElroy.
Socks McElroy.
Or
This is my cat.
Griffin. This is Griffin Websites McElroy. Hey, what's up? It's me, Griffin Stamps McElroy.
Hi, I'm Justin Bugatti McElroy.
Yeah.
Just want to be aspirational. I want to be aspirational.
I'm Travis Sleeps on Piles of Money McElroy.
Well, neither of those are what we
Okay,
do.
okay, let's see. Something that we normally Okay.
Which-
I got it. I'm Travis Ships Frozen in Box McElroy.
Oh, that's cool.
good. Only Buffalo Wild Wings and Sauce Gardner could partner with an artist like Mosh to create the first custom cleat designed with sauce. That is a sentence that is unknowable and unprovable in a vacuum. I don't think that, but they are probably the only ones that would, right?
I mean, they should have said, we may or may not be the only ones capable of generating these orange shoes, but we're certainly the first. No one else has done it yet. So I think that is proof enough.
This is Tristan Moline, Vice President of Brand Management and Innovation at Buffalo Wild Wings, who
That's
is
a cool
owed a
job.
holiday at this point. It's
Fucking
a cool job.
job.
Throughout the season, we showed everything really is better with sauce. And are thrilled. That's what it says. Everything is really better with sauce. And are thrilled to support the great work of Boys and Girls Clubs of America in its mission to help kids and teens reach their full potential.
Yes.
Cool.
So those are, I don't know if this auction is still going on. We've got some, let's see, Tony Gonzalez cleats, some Richard.
Man, I just fucking Googled sauce shoes. My Google's going to think that I'm having some sort of episode.
Sorry,
Sauce shoes? Give me anything, Google.
Let's do another question.
Yeah, I'd love another question. Here we go.
I want to know if this fucking auction is
I was
still
just
going.
trying to see if the auction is still.
What if the
It's
three of
still
us ended
going.
up being the only ones who bid on this thing.
Like, I'll just search sauce, right? Like, the word
Yeah,
sauce.
just Google sauce.
Didn't work.
Oh, fuck. Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner will tell you about the football player, but maybe not about his incredible shoes. They may not be up here yet.
There's a lot of other famous shoes.
A lot of famous shoes.
I could finally get Eli Manning's custom cleats.
Would you fuck
ring
with
those
Boomer
out?
Esiason custom cleats that say Team Boomer on them?
Oh, fuck. Just a few plants.
Oh.
Hey. Go ahead.
I want a munch.
Squad. Sorry, I was taking a drink of coffee.
But I want to
Squad.
munch.
Sorry, fuck.
Squad.
Came in too hot that time.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast profiling the latest and greatest in brand eating. This one is a little interesting. This one's interesting.
I would hope so.
You guys know Papa Murphy's?
No.
Place. It's Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. On January 9th, this story came across QSR. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza is delighted to relaunch the XLNY pizza nationwide beginning today, January 9th. The XLNY pizza is an extra large New York style pizza that offers everything you'd expect. Hot. And
Is that a typo? If it's extra large, shouldn't it be EL pizza? I'm confused.
sorry, Travis, you're being kind of silly, and I don't love that. A pizza this big is only $9.99. And there's a bundle or some. It's the big game is coming up. You know, it's a big game. So you can get this take and bake pizza. And they say that we value our guests. We want to show them appreciation. The zesty flavors combined with a foldable New York style crust puts an exciting twist on pizza. I mean, I would argue it doesn't. It's just, that's still pizza.
Just pizza.
Yeah.
That's from January 9th. January 10th. Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker returns to menu after 24 years.
Shit.
Whoa.
Wow.
Are you fucking with me right now, Pizza Hut?
Whoa.
Really?
So the XLNY and
Gobbles
then
a little bit. Gobbles a small crumb off the throne.
and 24 hours later.
Not even that, it sounds
24
like.
years.
What?
Oh, I understand. Yes. Okay.
I was
we are-
confused. Okay.
24. Yes. 24 years after Pizza Hut stop and 24 hours after Papa Murphy starts, Pizza Hut's like, let us get back in the game.
Do you think that was like one person pulled the trigger on like, oh yeah, Papa Murphy's? Well, we're going to do it too. And then the rest of Pizza was like, whoa, dude, we're not prepared for this at all.
Now,
What are you doing?
I don't want you guys to get this confused with Pizza Hut's Bigfoot Pizza.
I was going
which was
to say,
invented by
yes.
Dr. Reggie Fils-Aimé. This is the different pizza. This is not the Bigfoot. It's not the Bigfoot. It's the Big New Yorker. And it's back after 24 years. They just announced their famous 16-inch New York-style pizza will return to the menu. The iconic pizza will be available at participating Pizza Hut restaurants. Would love to visit the Pizza Hut. It's like, no, thank you.
No
We're
way.
good. We're fine.
yeah, we're kind of we only do margarita pizza.
Yeah,
we
leave us
tried.
out.
They were way too heavy to pick up. Couldn't do it.
Justin, is this one of those scenarios? Is like Papa Murphy's like the generic brand of Pizza Hut, where it's just like you go to Pizza Hut to get a baked one, go to Papa Murphy's to get one and bake it yourself?
Travis, I don't know, but I mean, it's a 24-hour difference. You know, who saves who? One order. Okay, so each 16-inch pizza features 6 oversized foldable slices with crispy crust and bold flavors. Now, I would say 6 seems like too few for a 16-inch pizza. They also say they're oversized. Hey, you guys sized them.
Yeah,
Just cut it different. Like
Cut it
that's
different.
that's on you.
I'm not imagining it. You can easily make that 12, 24, heck, 8, 10, any even number, really.
Heck, infinite.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah, cut it
technology,
as many
if
times
pizza
as you
cutting
want.
technology, yeah.
You could
It
cut
says-
that baby in squares. You get odd
features-
number then if you want to.
Features bold flavors, including sweet marinara sauce and Parmesan Oregano seasoning on top to mimic
seasoning?
Parmesan Oregano seasoning on top to mimic an authentic New York pizzeria build. One order of the Big New Yorker extra large pizza comes with double pepperoni. Pizza lovers may remember the iconic menu item from when it was first introduced in 1999. Since being retired from the menu, there have been numerous different requests for Pizza Hut to bring back the Big New Yorker.
But not until there were shots fired by Papa Murphy's.
Right. In fact, the company has seen everything from social media accounts dedicated to its hopeful return, Reddit threads. A Reddit thread?
Get
out.
Wow.
Whoa.
They don't just make those for anyone, guys.
And then there's even a change.org petition with thousands of signatures to bring back the pizza on menus. Quote, the Big New Yorker was a huge hit when we launched it in 1999, setting the stage for future industry innovations like Pizza Hut Melts and Detroit-style pizza. Pizza Hut Melts is also the headline after a tragic cheese accident. This entire Pizza Hut is melted. At 30% larger than our large pizza, now is the perfect time to answer our customers' requests and bring back the Big New Yorker in a big way right before the big game.
This is so wild because I mean I remember, I'm sure you guys do too. The Big New York Pizza made its premiere in 1999, and it played the fuck out of that game. Played the fuck out of that game for many years, then blew out its knee. There, had to retire, and to see that he's coming back in time for the big game, because why else would you retire a pizza that's so fucking popular that there's a Reddit thread about it? And then wait 24 years to say, what if it was a big pizza?
We all miss the Big New Yorker. Its shin bone exploded in that one game against Detroit.
But bring it back.
It was actually tragically injured trying to rescue people from a melting Pizza Hut. They ran in against all...
And if his son, Big New York Jr., which don't get it twisted, is bigger, it's just the name, because that's how a naming convention works. It's not smaller.
Do you think Reggie Fils-Aimé was on the phone 24 hours after this with Pizza Hut? Like, it's time, bitch! Let's go!
I think
Bigfoot
he was on the phone. He was on the phone with Pizza Hut 2 hours after Papa Murphy's made their announcement. Like, he kicked in the door like, are you ready? It's time. The prodigal son is ready to come home. You must forgive me now.
Someone's out pizzaed the hut. What are you going to do?
Will you allow this? You've forgotten the face of your father, Pizza Hut. You're allowing yourself to be out pizzaed. Or my name's not Dr. Reggie Fils-Aimé. I'm sorry. This one is more PSA, and I know we just covered a lot of pizza stuff, but I have to keep abreast of this situation. We got a new chicken sandwich from Golden Chick, which I think, in a real impressive bit of honesty here, is calling it the Big and Wicked Chicken Sandwich, which I think introducing a new chicken sandwich at this point is wicked, and I think it should be actually illegal. People have been hurt. People in these chicken sandwich wars.
Sometimes innocent bystanders.
It's possible they've been in the foxholes for the last 4 or 5 years, and they're just coming out. Yeah, they've been workshopping this for so long they can't not fire it. You know,
this feels like the first time one of them has written a press release, though, because the new offering begins with a hand-breaded all-white meat chicken breast that is fried to golden perfection and then coated in Golden Chick's spicy Lotta Zing seasoning blend as soon as it gets out of the fryer. It's a lot of detail there. I don't know. You need to know exactly when you do it.
Yeah, I could make one of these myself now. I don't need your shit.
I would also say, if you're writing a press release for a chicken sandwich, I think everyone reading is going to assume it starts with chicken. I think you can just say, standard chicken. It's chicken on bread.
Bog standard chickens. A chicken sandwich, you must know by now, right?
But then we do our thing and put our weird sauce on it.
It's then placed on the brand's iconic extra-large fresh-baked yeast roll and topped with Lotta Zing sauce and 5 pickles to create a tantalizing sandwich that is sure to leave mouths watering. I hope it doesn't leave my mouth watering after I've consumed it. That would be a really unfortunate side effect, maybe from the spiciness of the Lotta Zing sauce.
That is both soaked in and covered in, it sounds like.
Menu innovation sits at the forefront of our plans for 2023, says Mark Parmerly, president and chairman of Golden Chick. The popularity and rave feedback that has surrounded previous creations like the Big and Golden and Nashville Hot gave us the inspiration.
You didn't create Nashville Hot. Nashville Hot has been a thing for a while. Don't try to take Nashville Hot.
Yeah. We're excited to continue to introduce unique combinations to customers that keep them excited about our brand and coming back for more. Our innovation strategy has introduced our brands to many new customers in the past several years.
Dozens.
In 2022, we had 4 successful limited time offering campaigns, each driving double-digit traffic counts. Our latest creation.
That doesn't seem like very many
That's a
people.
joke, right? Is this a
What?
joke? Is this all a joke? We
No.
did think double-digit 10
Double-digit traffic counts. That
So
means that
somewhere
there was
between
more than
10 and
10
99
cars.
people.
Somewhere between 10 and 99 cars, I guess, or people. I don't know, Travis. I don't understand it
That
either.
can't be what it says, Justin.
Let's
it
check
can't
in
be
with-
like we were so successful, 10 people came.
Our chief marketing officer, Howard Terry, waxed poetic about this bad boy when he said our latest creation, the Big and Wicked Chicken Sandwich, was consumer tested extensively. I imagine my relief, Terry. It would be pretty weird for you to be like, eat this or don't. We don't care
We
if
don't
you
know,
like
man.
it. Is
We didn't
anybody
have time
tried-
to get it past the FDA. I don't know, man.
I don't know. If you find chunks, just throw them out. And then he says,
We bought these from a friend of ours who said he got them from his cousin. I don't know, man.
it was consumer tested extensively, and we are very optimistic about its success. Terry, my man, it would be wild if the inverse was true.
We're just really pot committed at this point, and we've gone so far we can't.
Golden
You
Chick
might like it. I don't know, man. None of us
Golden
do.
Chick
But
half-heartedly shoves new sandwich across the counter and then leaves room.
hey, please
Let's
enjoy
just-
the new "Is This Anything" sandwich.
Let's just say we got 4 crates of chuckin' off the back of a truck, and you need to eat this today because it can't be refrigerated. But
In
we
fact,
feel
I would eat it
pretty
before you
good.
get home, just to be safe.
But Larry said that Howard Terry, our Big and Wicked Chicken Sandwich was consumer tested extensively, and we're very optimistic about its success. There's a lot going on with that sandwich. A fresh baked bun, hand breaded chicken breasts, 5 pickles,
5.
plus our signature lot of zing sauce. Is the number of pickles important? I'm not a pickle
That's
guy.
how you get the circle, Justin. 4 pickles is a square. That's not
zesty-
it. 5 is the closest you get.
You
I'm
need
just
the
saying
zesty
that
pentagram.
I don't think you can say there's a lot going on with that sandwich, then list
A lot
off
going on with
4
that sandwich.
elements.
Yeah.
That's a lot
Because
more.
that's-
I mean,
That's not a lot of elements, Mr.
yeah,
Larry.
he's like, oh man, this sandwich is wild. It's got a bun and meat and 2 toppings. This
It's
thing's
a
out
lot,
of
man.
control.
It's hard to keep up with. In fact, some people might not get all the elements of it sometimes.
Can you-
It's a lot to keep up with.
Please give us a little bit of grace as our chefs work to really nail the number of pickles. Oh wait, did you put hot on that one? No, I forgot to do hot on that one. Damn it.
Was
I
that
sent it
6
out without-
pickles? We're bankrupt.
No. Oh shit, I forgot flavor on that one. Shit. I knew there was something.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. Dun 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 dun.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to munch.
Squad. Now this is coming in.
But I want to munch.
Squad.
It is 52 minutes and 40 seconds
It's
recording
okay.
time.
We
so-
can do those late.
I know. That's why I wanted this one isn't very big.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to quickly alert you to it.
Oh, is
'cause
it a
some-
plane tie-in meal? Is somebody
I
doing like
wish.
airplane food?
Bojangles. You guys know Bojangles?
Yeah.
I know of them.
It's a chicken restaurant that when it opened in Huntington, they had to shut down part of Route 60 because everyone needed to get there. And then they built a second one and nobody went to either and they both closed. That's the story of Bojangles in Huntington. So they've launched an alcoholic sweet tea with Appalachian Mountain Brewery.
Served in
Some things
store?
just go together. That's why Bojangles and Appalachian Mountain Brewery have partnered to brew the tasty beverage we didn't know we've been waiting for. Bojangles Hard Sweet Tea.
Okay.
2 Carolina-born brands join forces to carefully concoct 2023's newest and best drink, combining Bojangles' knowledge of expertly steeped sweet tea and A&B's award-winning brewing innovation. The result is an easy-drinking, refreshing hard tea, sure to delight fans of both brands, ages 21 and older.
Which of these companies do you think is most likely to betray the other one? Because if they're coming into I've watched a lot of Succession, right? They're coming in. One of them's bringing the knowledge of sweet tea. One of them's bringing the knowledge of where to buy alcohol. And you mix those together, right? So one of them is going to have to either try to take over the other company or steal their secrets or something. And frankly, I think Bojangles has the cutthroat heart of a killer.
I think so, too. I was just thinking that.
The collaboration represents a prominent new food licensing deal for Bojangles. With millions of loyal fans garnered over its 45-year history, the brand hopes to tap into a hard tea. Tap. Got distracted. Into. God.
Yeah, the joke was so funny.
Here we go. Tap into fans' love of all things Bojangles with this new beverage. This collaboration is something sweet, says Jackie Woodard, Chief Brand and Marketing Officer for Bojangles. Partnering with A&B to craft our legendary iced tea into a hard tea for fans of legal drinking age was a natural fit, and the team poured passion into the entire process. We can't wait for fans to try it. This is the second time in the press release they have felt the need to clarify that this hard alcoholic sweet tea is not for children.
Oh, and the representative goes on to say, and we love how naive they are over at A&B Brewing. We're really looking forward to them sharing their secrets with us and us taking their secrets from them. Those absolute sheep.
Bojangles sweet tea is a staple across the South, says Nathan Kelishek, the A&B founder and brewmaster.
And we trust them without fail. They would never hurt us.
They would never go behind us and steal all. We're excited to continue to share our craft in innovative new ways. Bojangles hard sweet tea will be perfect for entertaining in the spring, vacationing in the summer, tailgating in the fall, and any occasion where you want to bring the fun.
Don't fucking drink it in the winter.
You know it's winter now. Don't you fucking touch it.
It actually, if it goes below 32 degrees, it becomes poisonous for human consumption. Please don't drink it in the winter.
And here's how it closes. It's always been bow time, and now it's also brew time.
It's always been.
It's been brew time
longer
since the times of ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
And it's been bow time for 45 years.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference. They have messed that up so completely. It has not always been bow time.
Well, we don't know that they didn't have Bojangles in ancient Egypt. They may have called it something else.
Yeah, at the Library of Alexandria, they might have had it there and then lost it.
And
tragically.
It's
only been recovered.
For the ancient Egyptians, Bojangles might have been a series of characters that depict a language with iconography, and they called it hieroglyphics, but it was still Bojangles.
But it was Bojangles to them.
To them, it was Bojangles.
It was bird plus sun equal crispy, and they just had the sign for crispy drawn there.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
I want a munch squad. I want to munch squad. Welcome to Munch Squad, a podcast within a podcast profiling the latest and greatest of brand eating. And I have a few quick stories to share with you all. Cool. Number one,
great.
Baskin Robbins has just announced a gender reveal cake.
Good.
This year.
2023.
Year.
Good. Yeah. It's actually
2023.
It's coming back around, man.
They caught the vibe.
Not our vibe.
Not this vibe. No.
A whole other vibe.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think they've more gotten sort of stuck in the riptide of this one and have gotten sort of pulled under deep down into the ocean's belly.
Pizza Hut and Air Rack create world's largest pizza.
How big?
Air Rack. Do you guys know Air Rack?
It's a rack.
You're saying the country's so wrong. It's
no. Air Rack is a popular content creator and YouTube star.
Cool.
And Pizza Hut teamed up to break the Guinness World Record title for the world's largest pizza.
Can I guess?
January 18th.
Guess the diameter?
Wow. Fun. You wait till I get there and I'll see if I nail it all day long.
Okay.
Until you hit it exactly.
Oh.
It's to celebrate the return of Pizza Hut's iconic fan favorite pizza, the Big New Yorker, as well as Air Rack hitting 10 million subscribers.
Okay, 10 million feet long.
Following its creation, the pizza from the world's largest pizza was donated to several charities in Los Angeles. Considering they made it on the ground, I'm sure they were thrilled.
How big is this fucking pizza, Justin? It sucks you haven't told us yet.
Well, can I tell you first, one brief sidebar is that last week, Big Pizza Hut announced the Big New Yorker, a New York-style pizza from the 1990s will be returned to menus.
Yes.
The Big New Yorker is inspired by the spirit of New York.
You talked about this last week.
Yeah, but I just want to remind everybody that it's got oregano seasoning on top, just like you would get in an authentic New York pizzeria.
Right.
Now, the world's largest pizza, which featured a Big New Yorker recipe, had a surface area.
That's a lot of oregano.
Had a surface area.
Sorry, I had to get my catchphrase in.
It was really good, Trav. That one hit good.
It had a surface area of nearly what? How many square feet?
10 million.
No.
Do you know how stupid?
Yeah.
Do you know how preposterously stupid?
It was 10 million feet long, but just a hair's width.
I actually had to look it up because you said 10, and I was like, maybe it is 10 million inches wide. That's it's 158 miles.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think.
Now that's just for like you did say inches, right?
Yeah.
So you're thinking that maybe it was 2,000 square feet long.
That's cool.
It's a big pizza.
Yeah, Justin, it's the world's biggest pizza.
I'm going to say 40 feet.
Okay, you're going to say 40 feet.
Yeah.
Travis, what do you think?
And we're talking about square footage of the world's biggest pizza?
Oh, wait, square foot. I don't know how to do square footage. I think it was 40 feet wide.
I need square footage.
God.
It's not anything wide. It's a round pizza.
I'm going to say 500 square feet.
Hold on, I got to do fucking 40 times 3.14 or whatever.
Just say a number.
125 square feet.
125 square feet. What do you say, Travis?
I said 500 square feet.
Well, you're both dumb because it was 14,000 square feet. 14,000 square feet. I'm going to show you. I have an image here if you'd like to see.
I can't wait.
I have a picture of. There we go. There's Eric with the world's largest pizza.
He looks so happy. I wish I could get that happy still.
If he looks super happy, and I just want to say I know nothing about this gentleman, so if he's bad or really good, either way is bad, I think. But if he's like really popular or everybody doesn't like him, I don't have any idea. So sorry.
Do you think it's got to be thin crust, right? Just sort of economy of scale. I don't.
Yeah,
think
it looks like
thick.
I think the Big New Yorker is a thin crust pizza. So if that's the recipe for sure, it's got 13,653 pounds of dough.
How'd they bake it?
630,000 regular and cupped pepperoni. Well, okay, now here's what I wanted to get to you guys about. The pizza was fully assembled, topped, and then baked in pieces on site at the Los Angeles Convention Center. So, no, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Okay, if that's the case, guess what, guys? I've eaten the world's biggest pizza in pieces throughout the course of my 35 years. I'm happy to announce I've eaten the world's biggest pizza in many, many pieces.
You could say we have made the world's biggest collection of several pizzas. But if they're baked individually, that is not one big pizza.
Touching pizzas that are all touching each other.
That is not one big pizza.
Thanks to my community, 2022 was a big year for our channel, and I promised them that we'd break this record if they help me hit 10 million subscribers on YouTube. So here we are delivering on that promise, says Eric Decker, also known as Eric. To make it happen, we had to team up with the most iconic and my favorite pizza brand to show that no one out-pizzas the Hut. Which, to be fair to him,
he is right.
Was indeed content that he created. That series of words. Pizza Hut already holds the Guinness World Record title for the highest altitude pizza delivery on land. The pizza was delivered to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania in 2016 at an altitude of 19,341 feet.
Now, I don't want to quibble, but I do. When you said delivered, was there someone up there who ordered the pizza first and then waited for it to come? Or are you saying someone carried the pizza up the mountain and then sat it down on top and left it there? Because that is not delivered. That is left. This is the highest altitude pizza left on Earth.
Abandoned.
somewhere. I would also say they do clarify on land, which means that it's possible there's a highest altitude pizza delivery in the ocean, which seems unlikely considering what that means altitude-wise. And then there's another category, if I'm understanding this correctly, for highest altitude pizza delivery in air.
Yeah.
Do you think that's ever happened? Because that would be a hell of a thing.
Now, here's
To
the
see
thing.
someone parachute out of one plane
Yeah.
holding a pizza, it's probably David Blaine, and then he's like flying through and he lands in another plane and delivers the pizza?
That's fucking cool.
That
Can I
would
tell
be
you,
cool.
That is so
cool.
wild that it's definitely been attempted before, right? Like, I'm already thinking about, like, could they deliver a pizza, put somebody on a shuttle going to the International Space Station, deliver a pizza that way, and be like, this is the highest altitude pizza ever delivered, right? What about the lowest?
What are we hearing right now? What am I hearing right now?
Justin, what are you doing? Oh, no!
Oh, shit! That was so scary!
it's me. Count the donut with a little jump scare.
Yeah, I'll say.
Try to keep things interesting on the podcast.
Is that a new Cape Count donut?
Oh, thank
Is
you
that a
for
new voice
noticing.
count donut?
Thank you for noting. This is how I've always spoken.
It's pretty low. I don't know why it's so breathy.
I have a thrilling bit of news for you boys. Krispy Kreme, which I love to say.
I can tell you really made a meal of it.
Krispy Kreme. I wouldn't be the first to make a meal of Krispy Kreme.
Right.
You know what? I'll go so far as to say I wouldn't be the first sad person to make a meal out of Krispy Kreme.
Are you sad? Wait,
all right.
Countdown, are you sad? What's wrong? Oh, seasonal.
So,
Seasonal affective disorder, we get it, man.
the
Hey,
balance.
Countdown, real quick, turn your microphone. You're talking into the side of it.
Yeah, you're talking on the side of it. Also, are you taking vitamin D supplements? Because that really has helped boost my mood. I assume we get about the same amount of sunlight. Okay,
I'm hiding behind my cape. It's UV proof.
good.
Why didn't more vampires think about that?
I know. Tell me
That's
about the
why
donut.
we have the capes.
Okay.
Everyone asks. It's a
They do?
safety cape.
I thought it was what? Okay,
It's a
now hold
security
on.
cape. It makes
'Cause
you
now
feel
I'm-
safe.
Now I'm curious. I always
It's
assumed.
legally I can have this cape. A judge said this is my security cape, and legally I can wear it anywhere I want.
I always assumed when you took the shape of a bat, you needed the cape to turn into wings, because otherwise, like, what part of your body would it be?
Armpits.
Thanks. Yeah, actually,
The
that makes
webbing
sense.
that's in there spreads out.
Yeah. Sure.
My armpit webbing grows to hilarious scale, and I soar through the air. Listen, Krispy Kreme press release begins with a quote: "We'll bounce back better than ever." Shaquille O'Neal, February 10th, 2021. Well, according to this release, the bounce has begun. Krispy Kreme and its partner, Shaquille O'Neal, announced today that construction of an all-new shop on the site of its historic Ponce de Leon location in Atlanta is underway. Nearly 2 years after the original shop, built 6 decades ago, was destroyed, Midtown Atlanta residents and visitors can look forward to this new 4,000-square-foot shop opening this summer.
That's a big old Dunkin' Donuts.
It's a really
It's
big
Krispy Kreme.
You know what I mean.
It's
The
almost
shop
as big
will
as the
also-
world's biggest pizza.
The shop will also pay homage to the brand's history, serving the Atlanta community as well as the original shop, including a custom mural and plaque. The shop's design allows for an abundance of natural light.
Oh, Donut, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
This is so cruel. An enhanced. It allows for a cheery, bright dining room. And this is the part that is too
A
painful.
dining room.
An enhanced donut theater experience.
Wait,
Oh, Wow, that was unexpected.
Now, I was already thrown by the dining room because I don't know who's is dining in with donuts. But then, a donut theater experience, you say?
The donut theater experience at Krispy Kreme is when you watch them go on the little conveyor belt and they get the icing and they look so scrumptious.
Okay, I thought the employees were, in addition to making the donuts.
You're an infant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, no, it's just exciting.
It's called Shaq's Shop.
Wait,
That's right. It's called Shaq's Shop.
It's not called
Shaq's
Krispy
Shop.
Kreme?
Oh, it's Krispy Kreme, of course, but this is...
Is it subtitled?
Shaq's Shop. We've struck this is Dave Scanner, excuse me. We struck a balance of modernization and honoring the historical significance of our pawn shop's location. We think our fans are going to love it, said Dave Scanner, Krispy Kreme Global Chief Brand Ambassador. The community has shown us so much support and patience as we designed the new shop. We can't wait to be back with our guests, sharing joy and serving delicious, fresh Krispy Kreme donuts.
Also, Shaq is associated somehow.
Shaq's in there,
So
too.
there's a quote from Shaq, too. We're bouncing back better than I ever imagined, O'Neill said. I can't wait to turn on the hot light. It's going to light up the whole neighborhood. Get ready, Ponce. Sounds threatening when Shaq says
I
can't
but
believe
how is
he
it,
had to-
Justin? I'm sorry. Is it just colloquially known as Shaq's Shop, or is that official branding?
When you look on Google Maps, it will say the Krispy Kreme. When you walk in the door, there will be a small picture of Shaq.
Somewhere hidden in the shop that you have to
Somewhere
find.
hidden in the shop. And underneath it will
Just
say, this is my
one
shop,
issue.
so you know.
One issue, I think,
Yes.
with calling it the Shaq Shop is that I just Googled Shaq Shop and got Shaq Shop HQ Boutique Shopping, Shaquille O'Neal Shaq.com, Shaq Shoes, Walmart Supercenter, Shaquille O'Neal XLG, Men's Big and Tall Clothing, JCPenney, Shaq, Walmart, Shaquille O'Neal Jerseys, NBA Store, Shaq Eyewear.
That guy will partner with any shop there is. He made Shaq Fu. He is not above partnership
He
deals.
will make it.
I have to respect Shaq, though, because when he does a partnership, he doesn't just appear in an advertisement. He goes all in.
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
with Papa
he
John's, they
gelatinous
said,
cubes over the thing. He's
Papa
like, it's
John
fine
says
now.
everyone hates us, Shaq. Will you please be our new Shaq Daddy? And he says, yes, I will. I would be happy to. You will create a Shaqaroni. The Shaqaroni.
And we're going to test out Papa Shaq's and see how everyone feels
we
about
could just
that.
put you onto a billboard. No.
Nope.
I want my brand to be inextricably linked to you.
He's-
And you're going to build a big-ass one in Atlanta. And if you don't like it, fuck clean off.
If you don't like it, talk to me. I'm the new general from the General Saves the Time guy. That's me now. I killed the
you
other
see-
general. I took it.
I'm the fucking Borg. When I advertise for people, they become me.
I convinced the general to start selling Shaq insurance. And then I went around and smashed people's windows randomly. It's an upsell, but it's worth every penny. You never know when I'll show
Because
up.
I'll never stop.
Break
I'll
the window
never,
and
ever.
put your mailbox
You
into
can't.
the sewer.
You can't make me stop.
You can't make me stop. I'm Shaq.
I'm Whoa.
Justin's back. Oh, little delay there. Okay.
No lag between the cape coming off and the Justin coming back.
It took longer this time, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Is it going to keep
Took
taking
longer to get back.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks. You got to finish the show.
I was going to do it.
Well,
Okay,
Justin,
yeah,
Took longer to get back.
Justin does it normally, so let's just wait. Let's just ride this out quietly, Travis.
Okay. Real
I'm
quick.
worried I'm losing something from me.
Okay.
You know?
Let him
Yeah.
let him
Worried
take the time
something
that he.
from me is getting
So let's
lost.
give him a little grace today, Trav. What do you think?
Yeah, so this is taking time away from my gaming.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, I jumped it.
I want a munch.
Squad.
I want to munch.
Squad. It's becoming very progressive, very fusion.
The voice,
I like
was
it.
very much like a Nickelodeon 90s animation thing.
It's experimental. It's underground.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast that profiles the latest and greatest in brand eating. I have two stories for you today. The first, we've never really had a sort of like protagonist in Munch Squad. You know what I mean? I think that the closest we've gotten to a main character is like Carl Laredo from Wendy's.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who loves crunchy fries more than his family.
Yeah, Carl Laredo. And we don't mean that, Carl. I don't know if you're a listener.
Well, we don't know it. That's what Justin means. We have our suspicions.
I come to you today. My heart, my hand is to say that I have another story about Young Gravy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when your name's Young Gravy,
So
there's a lot of merchandising opportunities there for you.
Young Gravy, you'll remember, I think in KFC Canada was tasking us with honoring our gravings. And that was a big campaign that they did featuring Young Gravy. And now today, at sort of alongside that one, MILF now stands for Moms I'd Like to Feed.
Oh boy.
Thanks to Young Gravy and Jimmy John's Red Velvet Cookies.
Oh no.
Yes. Jimmy John's, it's true, Travis, is tempting chocolate lovers this Valentine's Day with the release of a sweet new dessert, the Red Velvet Cookie, available for a limited time.
Hey, Justin, and I know we'll get to it. Why bring MILF into this?
Oh, good question, Trav. To honor the release of this sensational new treat, Jimmy John's partnered with, and I hope this is someday on my business card, multi-platinum rapper, TikTok superstar, and notorious fan of older women, Young Gravy.
Oh boy.
To redefine.
I've forgotten the business that this is not even, so far this doesn't sound like it has anything to do with a business. This is just somebody wanted to pilot a show about Young Gravy romancing older women.
In exchange for cookies?
They're there to redefine the term MILF.
Well, yeah, because they're leaving out like the M, which is mom. Can't just say older woman. That's a cougar. You're talking about a MILF, which could be a younger mom. Is any mom that has a child that you find yourself attracted to.
Why are you talking so much about Young Gravy right now? I'm just trying to talk about honoring.
No, I'm mad at Jimmy John's. I don't
there's a lot of reasons to be mad at Jimmy John's. We're not going to deal with any of those. What we are going to say is this quote from Young Gravy, who said, "I've been counting down the days until the release of the Red Velvet Cookie."
Oh, Lord.
In a hilarious, and that is the entirety of his quote.
Fuck yes.
He's okay. He just released a new video in honor of the event. The hilarious, over-the-top, dramatic reality show style video. Young Gravy is tasked with awarding a Red Velvet Cookie to his favorite MILF. And it says here, the winner may surprise you.
Oh,
so that's sort of a sneak preview. I watched this video and it doesn't say which MILF gets the Red Velvet Cookie.
How surprising.
Yeah, it's really kind of surprising. So they don't say it, and it's not in the video. So I was surprised that they didn't include that.
Wait, you were so entranced by the game mechanics of MILF and Cookies that you were upset?
MILF and Cookies is that the name of it?
No, wouldn't that be so? Yes, it's called MILF and Cookies. MILF and Cookies is the name of this one, and maybe that's the. I mean, there has to be some reason for this. Maybe that's as good as we're going to get. Darren Dugan, the CMO at Jimmy John's, says, "We have the opportunity to increase our menu offerings through innovative menu items that we know will delight our guests, partnering with a true brand fan like Young Gravy to bring this delicious red velvet."
I don't know anything about this gentleman except for the fact that he fucking does love brands, though.
He is handling his career in very much the same way that we would give it a similar trajectory, I think.
I'm just going to throw it out there. At this point, I could not name a Young Gravy creation, but I can name 2 brand-related campaigns he's been in. As far as I know, he's famous for loving partnering with brands.
What about Oops? Oops, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That was big on TikTok for a while, if I remember correctly. Anyway, listen, hey, partnering with a true brand fan like Young Gravy to bring this delicious red velvet cookie to the masses in time for Valentine's Day, and that is how they see you. Make no mistake, friends.
The masses.
The masses. It just felt like the right thing to do. So,
morally?
Yeah, forget the box. We have a great moral compass here at Jimmy John's. The owner of Jimmy John's hunts elephants. He sucks. Anyway, that's the end of this story. But I'm gonna real quick. I gotta take you over to KFC Canada, where we are partnering with Raptor star Gary Trent Jr. to launch a Buckets Our Life, a campaign that taps into Canada's love of basketball. No,
Did they have they already retired Young Gravy's?
Yeah, we've moved on from honoring our Gravings. Now we're here. Well, they heard that he was in bed with Jimmy John's, and they're like, out. For decades, Canadians have gathered around KFC's iconic bucket to share a meal. Now KFC is rallying Canadians around the world, their shared passion for buckets through basketball in a definitively Canadian way with the KF Court. If you can imagine this, KFC.
No, I don't understand any of the concepts you just said.
It's the world's first winterized basketball court.
Huh. That can't be possible.
That's not true.
Winter is usually considered off-season for outdoor courts, but KFC believes that nothing should stand in the way of Canadians and their love of buckets.
Wow.
Hey, this is a nice one here. This has been my family for 3 generations. Bucket.
Okay. So they made one basketball court in Canada that doesn't freeze?
Here's what it actually says. KFC created the KF Court, a winter-friendly basketball court located under one of Canada's busiest highways, the Gardiner Expressway at the Bitway. That's what it says. It says that this is a basketball court they built under a very busy highway.
But
to attract Canadians from around the world.
Okay, hold on, wait. If that is the logic for what it means to winterize a basketball court, mankind discovered how to winterize a basketball court when it discovered how to winterize any object.
You know
we
how
just build a building around it.
Right now it snows. Now what if, hear me, we came up with some kind of, I'm going to call them barriers, and they go around it, and on top of it,
an up wall?
An up wall?
What are you fucking talking about? You can't have up walls.
Oh, can't I? Just watch.
I just can't.
Ow, it's not working.
Oh, it fell out. Yeah, of course it fell. It's an up wall, dipshit.
Oh, my legs.
What's keeping
up
it up
the down
there?
wall.
Think for a second. Guys, everybody listening to this podcast right now, look up at your ceiling. What's keeping it up there? Because if you can't answer that question, you need to be outside.
Griffin, the only thing that's been
of
keeping it up there was us all believing it should be up there. Be careful.
I don't know.
Play a dangerous game.
Sometimes, yeah.
So, boss, where you want to build the court? Under the busiest fucking highway you can find, man. Just find one that cars are cranking over all day long. But it's not just going to be that.
We need some new big commercial idea to boost our chicken selling business. Who's got one? We could build a basketball court under a super busy highway.
I love it. You're promoted. What? Can we get Young Gravy to... What, he's busy? Fuck!
Damn it. Reimagining KFC's iconic chicken bucket as a playable NBA regulation size bucket.
What?
And then it says here, RSB. Okay. Canadians can come for a game of pickup or pick up some fresh skills from local hoopers.
Get out.
Hey, listen, if you want me to teach you the ropes of the court, there's only one place that I like to hoop. It's under a really busy highway at the court Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Also, I love the idea of I'm out eating a bucket of fried chicken on a picnic with my family, and someone comes and just fucking slams a basketball down into it like, oh, I'm so sorry. I've been doing this visualization of that it's a basketball hoop, and
I think
I'm so
I
sorry.
do want to say I think you guys might be having trouble imagining it. So
please, yeah.
I'm slacking you a link real quick. Again, we're not doing video, but I wanted you to have an image you could refer to. It's really, if you can imagine a
Lord.
basketball court underneath the highway. And KFC
completely dismantleable. Let's talk about this. Is not a permanent basketball court they've established here. This is a basketball court that looks like it would take about 10 minutes to break down into pieces.
Travis, did you think that KFC was like, in 15 years, would be like, well, on one part of the budget that's really tough for us is maintaining our basketball court underneath the highway?
No, Justin, but I didn't think they'd make a press release about this flimsy-looking piece of shit. Like, cool, man.
They'll make a press release about Pepsi flavored like Peeps that they're making 8 cans of.
True.
They don't care. Canadians' love finger-licking good buckets is only matched by their love of buckets on the basketball court, says Azim Akhtar through what I'm assuming was a great deal of strain, the director of marketing for KFC Canada. That's why we wanted to bring these two worlds together like only KFC can and create an epic winterized court that feeds Canadians' growing passion for basketball.
And you know what? Ask any local hooper, and they'll tell you, nothing makes you better at basketball than greasy hands.
True.
Concerned about the cold? Don't be chicken. The custom court has...
Hey, come on, coward. Come on, kid. What? You afraid you're going to freeze your butt off? Come on.
Come on.
Little cold never killed nobody.
The custom court has everything you need to ball your fucking brains out. It's got pre-warmed basketballs upon arrival.
What? Excuse me.
Pre-warmed.
What?
Pass me the rock. Oh, ow! Fuck!
Pre-warmed basketballs upon arrival. I would say pre-warming them after my arrival would be a hell of a thing.
You want to play? Give me 10 minutes.
They got rotating DJs on select Friday and Saturdays, courtesy
Pre-warmed
of Live
the
Nation.
DJs.
Pre-warmed rotating rotisserie DJ.
I know I would be so put out if it was the same DJ every weekend at the KFC basketball court under a highway.
Let's also just take a moment to think about the DJ who shows up for his shift, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's no one here. 8 hours? Just wait. Be ready. Okay.
Keep playing no matter what. There's a Pepsi-sponsored warming center with heaters and refreshments in case you're thinking they weren't going to get their nuts into this one. They have to bust. They see something like this, they gotta get it on.
They have to start.
All the Young Brands family all collaborating. You love to see it.
Hey, Justin, can you describe the baskets themselves?
They're buckets of fried chicken. I said that. It's their bucket. They're standard regulation size buckets. They're RBSs, but they're buckets like KFC.
How far down the line do you think that this promotional brainstorming went before an employee of the Yum brand said, don't they mostly call them baskets? Like, I know people have said bucket, like it's buckets, but primarily they say baskets, right?
In Canada, it's different.
You don't know. It's like how they say loonies and hoopers.
Yep.
You know?
There's also KFC samples on select days, which I would love to know the math on that. Like, will we feed the trolls under the bridge today? No, I think not.
Have they scored enough hooper points? How many hooper points have they collected? 20? Not enough.
Beware, they count the hooper points 2 or 3 at a time.
To keep you crispy as a hot bucket of delicious fried chicken.
Oh, God, no.
That's horrifying. Guests can also gear up in custom limited edition number 11 puffer jerseys, honoring the favorite herbs and spices in the Colonel's recipe.
Keep?
Yeah, you can gear up and probably by gear up, they probably mean purchase for a great deal of money, I would imagine. KFC is donating court time to local basketball community groups to run their programs and offering a $5 bookable time slot with funds going to Jump Through Hoops. And it's got the address here, but I feel like it's under a highway, you know? You just kind of
drive for a while.
Highway don't got no address.
Hard to miss, I would say.
Mile marker 14.
Now, I will also say that the ground underneath this basketball court that I'm looking at does look extra crispy. So I enjoyed that immensely. It looks like they have fried the ground. Thank you.
I think it's just dirt. And
What?
that's
just dirt,
That's
though,
just
my
dirt,
friend.
my friend. That's how Canadian dirt looks. Beautiful, pristine, well manicured.
Delicious.
Now with all the chemicals, like our dirt.
How about another question?
Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jiggy, 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 jiggy.
Mm-hmm.
Jiggy, 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 jiggy.
I want a munch.
Squad.
Ba, 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 ba. I want to munch.
Squad, Justin, there's a certain creature of the night that I would love to hear from right now.
Oh, okay. About what?
Just about donuts.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't.
And how they should be called donut plugs because the hole is already in the donut.
Yes.
Yes.
Or just nut plugs to make it shorter and easier to say.
No.
I
27C. Share the nut plugs.
Do you guys want to hear? Okay, this week's Munch Squad is interactive.
Ooh.
Do you want to hear about National Bros Day? Do you want to hear about the oldest person that works at Arby's, or the crunchiest blockbuster returns?
No,
Oh,
man,
boy.
I've got to hear about the oldest Arby's employee.
Yeah,
Are you
me
kidding
too.
me?
Okay, so
They were there when roast beef was invented.
I want to give a huge congratulations to Arby's team member at restaurant 7115 in Indianapolis,
One of the
Nancy
best.
Franker. She's lived there her whole life, and she remembers when Arby's came to town.
Oh, she didn't live at the Arby's the whole time. Okay.
No. I retired a year before they built the Arby's at Edgewood and Madison. After it was built, someone I knew called and said they were looking for someone to work through lunch. I went in for an interview, and here I am, 21 years later.
Fuck yeah.
For Josh Johnson, Arby's regional director of operations, Nancy's been nothing short of an inspiration. Nancy is one of our longest tenured team members. She joined us when
She has tenure?
Yeah, you can't fire her. She does whatever she wants.
Wow, what a gift.
No, she has to spend 30 hours a month doing Arby's research, though, in order to keep
I'm going on Sarbetical. That's what you go on a sabbatical from Arby's, a Sarbetical.
Oh, man.
For 6 months. She marked an incredible milestone in December, her 93rd birthday. And to celebrate...
Don't make her work at Arby's anymore.
No, she likes it at Arby's. Don't get it twisted. The Arby's team at her restaurant invited coworkers, friends, and regulars to join a surprise party honoring Nancy's positive attitude and dedication.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
No matter how much Nancy likes working at Arby's, there's an amount of money that she would like to have more than working at Arby's. I don't know what that amount is, but I guarantee that there's a number that exists where I said, hey, 93-year-old woman, how about instead I give you a large amount of money and you don't have to work at Arby's anymore?
That's stupid. She likes to work at Arby's. Part of the job, it's the best part, really, the people. She says, my favorite moments have been with the wonderful guests who come in and talk with me. I'm also blessed with a great boss and coworkers who are always so kind to me. Hey, thank you to her coworkers, though I can imagine there are few people that would stoop to the level of being mean to the 93-year-old woman that works at Arby's with you. I think I think everybody would have a tender touch with Nancy. I did want to just real quick.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, what's up? Nancy's till is short $150 again. It's like the 10th day in a row. Should we say something? What? No. What are you, a fucking asshole?
You can't say anything. She's tenured. Now, I do want to. I know that we're not doing our video thing right now, but I just, you guys have to. Maybe we'll I don't even know if we'll tweet these.
Share some Nancy pics?
No. Okay, so here is this image. This first image I'm sending you. You see Nancy, there, and she's like behind the counter. She looks like a sweet lady, and then there's an image of her with someone from Inspire Brands holding a cake for her. Okay, but that's not why I'm showing you this image. Why I'm showing you this image is that they have used a bit of this as the header for this official Arby's post. This is the official image at the top. And I need you guys to just check out that Photoshop work over there.
Fuck yeah, that's great. She
Ah,
is
hell
so
yeah.
deeply angular. They spent 14 seconds creating this banner.
It's wild.
They used the magic lasso and relied on it very heavily.
You can't, you will not believe if you go on over to the Arby's Inspire brand page. Anyway, that's not a mean story. It's just a nice one about Nancy who's having a great time working there. So real quick, the interactive thing is I'm going to tell you about the other things anyway. Just real quick, Einstein Bros has launched the Ultimate Bros Box. And for us, it just felt like we gotta, you know what I mean? Because February is a month dedicated to love and friendships. Everyone wants a lifelong companion, but who says it has to be your other half?
Maybe it's a bagel.
Enter the bros. If Valentine's Day and Galentine's Day aren't the moves, this month, Einstein Brothers Bagels declares February 15th as National Bros Day. I'm not sure that you're allowed to do that, Einstein Brothers Bagels. I'm not sure you could just declare it National Bros Day.
I'm going to say you can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn to the Einstein bagel boys. Those Einstein bagel boys are at it again. I would not lean on them to tell me when Bros Day is. I would, I don't know, probably just go to a paintball course and just see when the bros are particularly fired up, and that's the day.
Oh, see, I was going to ask Hank and John.
Yep.
If you're wondering what National Bros Day is, it just says it's an official day dedicated to the Bro Squad.
It's not official. You can't just throw the word official out.
No, Travis McElroy, it's an official day for the Bro Squad.
Official by what standards, Justin?
It's an official day for the Bro Squad. Travis.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Like you are.
You've convinced me.
Be different.
Justin, you don't think I've tried that for 39 years?
Hey, it's the crunchiest blockbuster real quick. I do want to tell you about the crunchiest blockbuster of the year.
I remember when the crunchiest blockbuster came to town and we'd go there and get the crunchiest movies and the crunchiest N64 games. Loved it.
The new year just became happier as KFC announced the return of Chizza.
What?
Yeah, you heard me right.
No, I think I was actually thrown by the fact that it's February.
No, you heard me. Well, this is an older press release. I didn't do it earlier, so I'm doing it now. The cult fave, KFC Chizza, is back with a bang, promising to be the biggest blockbuster of 2023, bringing together the two things that foodies love most, chicken and cheese.
Yeah.
You can't just say whatever you want. You know? You can't just say whatever you want.
No, you can't.
KFC Chizza is sure to leave you drooling. The product is also
Mamma Mia juice. I don't know if you were planning on sending us a picture of this bad boy, but I could not resist Googling.
Yeah,
holy fucking.
It's a good one.
That's a rough ride, my fella. That's a fucking rough ride on the eyes, the soul.
We're going to get there. Don't describe it because I'm going to describe. The product is all set to make a comeback on popular demand after it received immense love by KFC fans over the years, thanks to its flavorful taste and the shockingly delicious crust. What crust, you ask? Well, it's KFC's crispy chicken on top and more crispy chicken at the bottom that has made it a fan favorite.
Now, is there any ham involved? Because they're starting to creep into my least favorite
They're
food.
inching closer. And
yeah,
this image I found is from 2017. There's a non-zero, nay, I would say 100% chance we have done a Munch squad on Chizza before.
I think I would have remembered it, but it is possible.
I think we all probably pushed it out of our minds as a sort of like coping mechanism.
The all chicken, no crust Chizza. And by the way, I want you guys to start describing me as the all chicken, no crust Justin. If you could.
You got it.
It consists of 2 zinger fillets of crispy chicken. I think this was written by an AI, is what I'm getting at. I think it's written by an artificial intelligence. I can't believe a human put this together.
Hey, Colonel Sanders Jr., yes, son? Have we maybe invented too many words in our like corporate speak for it to still be understandable to a human? I don't know what you mean. It's just 2 zinger patties on a Chizza. Oh, God. We've gone too far.
It's a smattering of there's 2 zinger fillets, and zinger fillets isn't capitalized. I do want to say they're just calling them, they're zinger fillets of crispy chicken, topped with delectable pizza sauce, molten cheese, a smattering of onions and mixed peppers, finished with, you guessed it, an herb sprinkle. Trust us, this irresistible crispiness and cheesy pull will leave you wanting more. Starting at
Justin.
I'm trying to very quickly deduce what the INR currency is.
Singapore?
Is this Singapore? God, they get all the best stuff. The INR Chizza will be available.
No, wrong.
What is it? What's the INR?
Indian rupee.
Okay, all right. So this is starting at 299 rupees. Cheats is going to be available across all 600 plus KFC restaurants from the 10th of January onwards.
It could also be the international normalized ratio that you use to determine if you have a blood clotting problem.
Yes, that's
Is
okay.
it
That's
possible?
Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
The delectable Chizza comes with KFC's 5X safety promise of sanitization, screening, social distancing, and contactless service with vaccinated teams.
What?
That's the promise that you get at India KFC, which that sounds pretty good to me.
Like a good one.
Sounds pretty good. All surfaces and frequently touched areas of the restaurant are regularly sanitized, and you'll fucking need it after you jam one of these things in your cram hole.
If I'm going to cram one of these big boys, I'm going to need to be sanitized after. Like me personally, I'm going to need there to be like a chamber I walk into that just kind of like completely sprays me down.
You can also get your favorite Chizza in a completely contactless and safe manner.
Yes.
Which they don't say anonymous, but it does feel that way, doesn't it?
Delivered to you in a plain cardboard box. Your neighbors will never know.
They'll never guess.
They will. They'll see something dripping. Is that marinara sauce and chick? Oh no. That's a Chizza.
That's Chizza.
That's Chizza. Call them.
So what are you waiting for? Chizza, the crispy, cheesy delight is back at a KFC near you. Order now and feel the cheesy pull.
No.
I said order now.
But I don't want to feel the pull of cheese.
I'm going to online.kfc.co.in to order
Get one
to be
shipped from
delivered
India.
to me.
By the time this Chizza reached your door, it would have become sentient.
That's
it would
exactly
have a
what I was going to
face-
say.
It would have you would open the box, a face would be there. Papa, thank you for releasing me from the box, Papa. It is me, Chizza.
I love you.
I love you. Do not eat me, Papa. I would never.
So that is what's going on. It sounds much better over there, honestly.
I mean, they got Chizza.
They got Chizza. How bad could it be, baby?
That's my favorite scene in RRR where the two of them get together and eat Chizza.
Yeah.
Love it. As friends,
I look at
as
the menu
bros.
over there. They got a bucket over there that's popcorn chicken and pasta.
Ooh.
Like Maggie matcha Maggi. God, this food looks so good. I gotta get over there, guys.
Yeah. Gotta get over there. Chizza capital of the world.